The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Welcome back to the David Pakman Show. Now through Thanksgiving, get any 1-year David Pakman Show membership. We'll send you a free David Pakman Show t-shirt made from 100% recycled materials. davidpakman.com/membership. It's the time to sign up. If you've been waiting, this is the time to do it. If you haven't been waiting, you don't even need to wait. You can just do it now in either case. Herman Cain. This is not looking good for Herman Cain. Lawyers see Herman Cain's accusers as free to talk, and his fourth accuser, now working with Attorney Gloria Allred, has spoken. And this is, I don't even know what to think. This is just, it's exactly what we expected. More and more of these. And we're just hearing more and more. And Herman Cain is denying all of it. His poll results, his poll numbers are already going down. He claims he's raising more money than ever, which may or may not be true. I'm sure he has an incentive to say that. But at the same time, he has already lost 5 to 9 points, depending on the poll you look at. And we actually see here the fourth woman has come out with Gloria Allred. She has accused Cain of sexual harassment. She has accused him of sexual harassment. She's making a number of different accusations, Lewis. Any surprise at all?
No, not really.
This is a former...
I wouldn't be surprised if we see more people.
No, I wouldn't either. Former employee of the National Restaurant Association came out and said Herman Cain groped her 14 years ago. So now we are actually going from he made non-sexual gestures to
full-out groping.
To full-out groping. We're running the gamut. The next question is, will it go even further? And I'm not, because those allegations would be so serious, I'm not even going to hypothesize about what they might be. Right now...
Right. When will we hear that Herman Cain made a woman eat pizza off his butt or something like that?
Right. Yeah. Go ahead, Natan.
Yeah, I just want to point out that, you know, the reason why Herman Cain is a terrible candidate isn't because of this, I think. It's just because he's totally incompetent.
Of course. Absolutely. The question is, why will his campaign fall apart? Because incompetence does not seem to affect the Republican primary electorate that significantly.
Good point.
So we'll have to see what else will affect them. Maybe it'll be
sexual harassment.
Yeah. So Sharon Bialik is a Chicago resident who worked for the National Restaurant Association in 96 and 97. She said Cain reached out and grabbed her after drinks and dinner in Washington, D.C. in the summer of 97. She had left her association job in Chicago. These charges, I don't want to forget, you know, that Herman Cain is a real person, regardless of whatever we might think about him politically. And this is not the type of allegation that will not affect his life. I mean, Lewis, once you were accused of forcing a young lady to play World of Warcraft with you for hours on end underneath the bedsheet in your mom's house that you used to block out the sunlight. And those were serious allegations. She was not a gamer. She was not equipped to be a level 43 healer or whatever it was that you were working on at the time. And they were serious allegations, but they just weren't true, and they affected you in a real way.
Right. They weren't true. None of this ever happened. And somehow I don't think that would, even if it did happen, it would affect me too much.
It would be regional news. It wouldn't be national.
Right, right.
But no, in reality, these are serious allegations, and the reality is they appear to be true, unless we are to believe again that this is a huge...
There's no way that this is all going to turn around somehow.
It was all an accident.
And all 4 of these women or whatever, and whoever else comes out, will somehow be mistaken, or this is, you know, made up in any way. I mean, there's no way. There's no going back now.
Is Herman Cain done?
Yeah.
You're making the call. He's all done.
He's done.
I happen to agree. Well, actually, you know what? I want to take that back. I don't think he ever really had a shot.
No, but he had a decent campaign. I mean, things were moving along. He was raising money. He was ahead in some polls.
You believe those polls? You believe those were representative of what might actually happen in the election?
No, not really. But he did. He was ahead in some polls. That means something. That means some people liked him.
Somebody liked him, apparently.
I don't know. I think that the polls, he had up to 25% of the Republican primary voters who were in favor of him, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that is more a representation of their dissatisfaction with Romney being a possible nominee than Herman Cain having a real chance.
Whoever makes media buzz just gets somewhat of a wave of momentum in the absence of enthusiasm for Mitt Romney, and that would be shifting. It's very possible.
Right.
I don't think he was a serious candidate at any point.
Mm-hmm.
4 accusations now. It's not looking good.
Right.
The groping is not Not ideal.
But we can count on him getting plenty of media coverage throughout this process, which is good for us because of the entertainment value.
Well, what's going to be funny is, let's say he does another exclusive on Fox News, and that means 6 or 7 interviews, all of which are billed as exclusives. He'll have to come out, and it'll be the same interview. No, I didn't do that either. He'll just be asked questions by Greta Van Susteren, and he's going to say what? Nope, this accusation is also not true. I didn't do any of it. Well, I did know this woman, and it's true we did go to dinner, and it is true she did file this, and it's true I did pay her, but it's not really true that I did anything wrong, right? How is this going to be different?
It won't.
Yeah.
You're forgetting, Dave. He only did this when he was the president of the National Restaurant Association. If we take that out of the equation, then he's a normal guy.
Yeah, other than all of the stuff he did and all of the sexual harassment claims and settlements while president of the National Restaurant Association, we've got nothing on the guy.
Right. Rest assured, this will never happen as president of the United States.